Hi everyone, my name is Nicole Soper with DrKumo, and today I have a very special guest with me, Ryan Tran. He is an office manager, and he is going to be telling us how remote patient monitoring has been implemented into his clinic and with his patients. Hi, thank you so much for being here with us today, Ryan.
Hi Nicole, thanks for having me.
Yes, so could you tell us a little bit more of how the remote patient monitoring has been implemented into your clinic and how it's helped your patients?
Yes, of course. So with DrKumo patient monitoring service, I have been doing quite a few research about the service and also the competitors, and I found that with DrKumo, the service that they providing and the equipment that they provide is much more advantageous for the clinic. So I chose the product and I started rolling it out to my patient, and it's been very well received. And I'm here to share with you the experience with with the product. Mm-hmm. So like any medical clinic, we face the challenge of having difficulty of keeping up with patient involvement and kind of be on top of their health status at all time. With DrKumo, it's allowed the doctor to always have an eye on the stage of health of the patient, also at the appointment when the patient actually go visit the doctor can really see the trends of all the reading would have been 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month, 3 months. It's really giving the doctor a full picture of how he want to plan his care plan for each individual. Mm-hmm. And I found that DrKumo equipment have been very easy for especially the Vietnamese seniors to use, whereas all the comparator before I found that it's very complicated to connect to the phone. Sometimes the Vietnamese senior, they don't have a very good phone, and then it wouldn't really work for them. But with this new technology, it's just the equipment itself, and you press with the button just like you normally do your normal blood pressure, and everything sent via LTE signal. So it's been very easy. The senior love it. Every time they actually call and check with our MAs here that, hey, do you receive my reading? I just did it right now. And my MA can just log in and tell them the exact reading, and they were just amazed. Yeah. Like the senior would like to see if it's actually worked as advertised, right? Mm-hmm. So these are the things that, even though it's small, it shows that the product works, and the senior, they like the service that we offer for them, and also they feel much more confident with our doctor and their decision making on this care plan. So I think it's a wonderful product.
Yeah, and I feel like the patients will feel obviously more comfortable with their health because they know that they have that continuous monitoring from the physician.
Right.
Yeah, so as an office manager, how was the whole onboarding process? Did it take a lot of time in your day-to-day to do that, or was it pretty easy to implement?
I think at first, it takes a little bit of time to get used to it, but once you streamline the process, it just the matter of the doctor identify the good candidate for the program, and then of course the doctor would be the first person to really educate them regarding how this system going to work, how it's going to help you, and then my MA is going to do the onboarding and also reminding them of using it, because as everybody, we're all busy. Sometimes you forget, oh, I'm supposed to do my blood pressure reading today, but I forgot. So that's where my MAs come in and call them, hey, make sure you do it regularly so that we can be informed about your health, right? So in all, the onboarding process have been very streamlined now, so that each patient, they walk in and out, I would say less than 20, 30 minutes.
great.
Yeah.
And then it's just that continuous monitoring from there on out. So,
Right.
yeah, that's a small price to pay for.
Yeah, exactly. And
confidence.
you know, like at any time, if the machine broke down, anything, you know, they can bring it back to the clinic, and we'll just swap out a new one for them very easy. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm curious if you have any kind of success stories with patients, like how they were before remote patient monitoring, how they were after, or if there was anything, you know, that you'd want to share with us.
Actually, yes, quite a few that actually involve not only the patient, but with their kids. You know, like I have seniors, you know, couple, you know, husband and wife took the machine home, they showed it to the kids. The kid, of course, they kind of have doubts, right? Like, oh, is it going to work? Do I need to help you connect it? Blah, 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 right? So actually the kid call, you know, the clinic and say, hey, is the machine actually working? Because I know my dad had been doing his measurement. And we can actually like tell him on the phone, here, this is what time on what day your dad did this reading. This is how, what the number are. And your dad actually in range of what the doctor said. So it actually, you know, make the kids feel much more better. Oh, okay, actually this clinic doing something to take care of my dad, my mom. You know, so to me, I think that's the most important thing, that's the most important success story that we can say as the point of view of a medical clinic, you know?
Yeah, I honestly would have loved to have remote patient monitoring. When my dad was sick, you know, it would have been a great peace of mind for me just to know that someone's always kind of like watching out for him. Because I'm in California and my family's in Arizona, so yeah, it would have been really nice to have that technology.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
My dad used to have a heart problem too, but you know, sadly he passed away 3 years ago. But
I'm so sorry.
I would wish also to have this technology back then, so I can have 24/7 monitoring on him. You know,
yeah,
but
it would have been great. But we have it now,
yeah,
so
exactly.
you know.
So I say a lot of people can actually take advantage of it and really be on top of their health. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, taking your health into your own hands.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. This has been really wonderful. That's actually all the time we have for today. But tune in next time. Please like, subscribe, and comment. I'm Nicole Sobro, DrKumo. Thanks so much for watching.